Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to Discussion of the News, Episode 3. I'm your host, Edric Silva here, and I thought for today's episode we would do something a bit more uplifting than what I've done in my last two discussions. So for today's discussion, we're gonna look at we're going to talk about a survey that's come up on the news that suggests that a humble boss actually is a successful boss. So, a recent survey that was taken this past weekend, says that there are people who actually prefer a humble boss over your typical type of boss. Now, take into account that this survey was taken by companies that are more or less owned by the Chinese, so it may be a little biased. However, there have been people on the streets who agree a little with the survey. However, experts argue that a typical boss would be more respected and would value work more, allowing workers to basically get raises, promotions, such things. Perfect example would probably be Steve Jobs. Now, for me, I would say that it's like a 50-50 for me. Like, say, it's nice to have a boss who can be friendly and light, but who can also turn up the seriousness when it needs to be turned up. So basically, if talking to workers during a little gassy today, but talking to workers during break or something, and just having conversation and all that, showing that, hey, I can be fun too, but I can be serious when I need to be, kind of helps. And then when it's crunch time, show that he is the boss. He is strict but firm when it comes to getting the job done. But that's my opinion. So now this discussion goes to you, the viewers out there in America or the world. So I'd like to ask, what do you think is the perfect boss? Do you think a humble boss, a strict boss, someone in between? What type of boss do you think is worthy of being known as a successful boss? Let me know in the comments below, and also like this video if you like this little discussion here, and also like if you'd like to continue support of this series, and also subscribe as well if you'd like to lend your support for my channel. Now, before I sign off, I just want to quickly talk about the recent news that David Wilson of the New York Giants, the running back, unfortunately had an unfortunate accident where he ended up injuring his already repaired neck, and unfortunately doctors advised them to either retire or risk getting further injured. And unfortunately, it's sad to say that David Wilson is going to walk away from football. And it's a shame too, because he really is a talented running back. Very talented. He was very uplifted about it. considering he had such bad news handed to him, he took it pretty well. So he's an okay guy in my book. So it's crazy how things can happen like that. But David Wilson's taking it pretty well. He even made a statement saying that he actually got to live his dream, and that most people only get to dream it. He got to actually live it, even if it was only for a short time compared to other players. And mind you, I'm just quoting what he did say in his statement, so please do not come after me, because I'm just quickly quoting what he said. But yeah, he's a pretty good guy. It's a shame we're never gonna see him in football ever again, so I just wanna give my condolences and wish David Wilson the best in whatever he decides to do from here on out. You're gonna be missed, but David Wilson, I'm glad you got to play the game. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.